Please, I beg you, if you leave us now, we will run far away and never return. You can keep your kingdom. I just want her.
Well, since you asked nicely, we'll finish you first, so you won't have to wash her bleed out.
No, please, I'm begging you.
No need to thank me. Just being my regular cute self.
Oh my god.
Let me guess. Another nightmare. Sweat and breath under her sheets, bare undressed chills would creep up her sleek neck, denying all relief as she sat in the dark, ironically unable to sleep. 5 years she slumbered unaware her number was drawn under heavy sedation for nearly 2,000 dawns. She couldn't yawn without fear she'd slip back into a snooze and lose another half a decade worth of her youth. To her, sleeping wasn't the only thing left corrupt. She had fits of terror each time she woke up, anxiously wondering the date and time, leaving no rest for her crestfallen mind. Heading out the door to nowhere in particular, she needed air and hungered for dinner. One final stop before her dream of revenge and vengeance at hand would come to an end. She paced through the village looking for a brew to pillage, fully aware of what place she graced, since the Queen's castle walls surrounded the place. Stumbling upon a local pub quite unique, she breached the archways through the crooked creek.
What kind of fairy tale animal does a girl have to kiss to get a drink around here?
Sleeping Beauty.
Listen, great.
That's one heck of a story about Red and Sleepy, but I heard it went different.
Well, you know, artistic license, you see.
Well, until we meet again.
Evening, my lady.
Beside Sleepy's stool sat two drunken fools arguing together quite loud about a vehicle from the clouds.
Harold, for the last time, just admit you sold it. Admit you sold it, give me half the money like last time and we could be friends again. You've been telling me the same lie for 5 years. Last year it was a flood. One time it was locusts. Just admit you sold the pumpkin for booze money.
I won't admit it. I did it, not this time.
They're telling me the prize pumpkin we've been working our asses off growing for the Queen's wedding ceremony was destroyed by a flying bus.
Fooling bus. Buses can't fly.
And they don't drive on sunshine either, so how the hell did it fall from the sky?
I don't know. I don't work for the bus company. I don't know their route.
And the bus wasn't destroyed.
Continued on to the next stop.
Someone got out.
Waved goodbye.
So instead of believing that you sold the pumpkin for drinking money, like you have every year for the past 5 years, you want me to believe that a magic school bus from the clouds fell and crushed it. A magic school bus.
We live in a world with talking animals, fairies, hideous giant monsters, and magical plants, and you don't believe in a magic school bus?
Fair play.
My deepest sympathies for your pumpkin.
She finished her grog, put toes to logs, and headed out the front door. Sleepy couldn't quite hide a smile that sneaked a whole mile wide, but inside she knew the time had come true to decide now or never to collect the debt she was due. A whole month to plan and vet, to work them like marionettes. She'd waited long enough since seeking justice on the previous quartet. Almost a month since she'd reawakened, forsaken no more, her steadiness unshaken. Scaling brick and mortared walls, fingers gripped with their all, for a fall would solve little and perhaps mark her death. But it was the quickest, most direct way to evade and prevent an escape from the Queen who'd Sleepy hoped to condemn. Upended, Sleepy slotted, her hands in space allotted, until spotting a fine line of soldiers trotting single file, no time to falter. She knew she stood no chance to a head-on advance. She'd have to play this quietly, so higher she climbed defiantly. Slipping herself over the crest of smoothened window frames and bejeweled headrests, she spotted a closet and headed inside. Her stomach had knotted with desire's fiery cries. The Queen scurried in and dismissed her men before the mercenaries headed back out to continue patrolling again. Back against the closet, the Queen removed her corset, slowly heading towards her chamber's bathroom entry. Sleepy could wait no more, and to the Queen's neck she would deposit her blade hastily and intently. As soon as the lock clicked behind, she sprang with vicious murder in mind, hoping to catch the Queen unaware while powdering her nose or brushing her hair, bursting through the door before immediately being disarmed, but not by an act of violence. She was felled by an act of charm.
Henry?
Aurora.
The golden vase shattered as Sleepy splattered against the cold stone slabs once more, as Charming knelt down over the battered, tattered Sleepy and whispered to his love nevermore.
How long has it been?
Now he's gone, I don't know why. And till this day sometimes I cry. He didn't even say goodbye, he didn't take the time to lie. My baby shot me down.